Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing an action MMORPG called Devilian, which has recently been released. It's available on Steam, although I wouldn't recommend downloading it through Steam, as a lot of complaints people are having is they're downloading it on Steam, and then when they open the glyph updater, they have to download it again, which is pissing a lot of people off. So just do it straight away through the glyph updater. This game's made by Trion, which is a bad thing because Trion suck dick. Although, this game has got some good feedback so far. So straight away, we've got a big pair of massive tits staring at us. Could this be a sign of things to come? Let's see if this is a game worth playing. So far there's 4 classes: the Evoker, the Berserker, the Shadow Hunter, guy kind of looks similar to a race in Terra, and the Cannoneer, also looks like one of the races from Terra. Reminds me of Terra already. At the side here we've got a little preview screen which shows how the class plays. I really like it when games do this because it makes the class selection process a little bit easier. From what I can tell, it looks like the classes are gender locked, which in 2015 is fucking stupid. Why have gender locked classes? So let's have a look at the customization. Let's go with this one, Battle Scarred Warrior. Choose the hair. We can be Justin Bieber if we like. And you can have different types of pupils. Okay. I think that's as far as the customization goes. There's not a whole lot of options. You can preview your character in different armor. Some pretty cool armor sets. Obviously there's the naked option for those sweet female classes. TheLazyPeon, level 1 Berserker. I forgot to mention, guys, that this game is free to play, as with all Trion games. Hopefully it's not pay to win like most of the stuff they make. The intro cinematic's not bad, it's very to the point and sets the story very quickly. We've got a bit of voice acting. Select controls, Devilian mode or RPG mode. It's nice that we've got that option. So RPG mode looks like you use the keyboard to move, but you click your abilities. Devilian mode seems to be like Diablo, where you just move your character around with the mouse and then use your key bindings. I think I'm just going to go with Devilian mode. You can zoom in pretty far. The game controls nicely. We do have a dodge feature, so hopefully that will mean some interesting mechanics, such as that one. Lots of dodging involved, hopefully. Bunch of stuff. Press F to loot things. Inventory, I, very typical controls. From what I've heard about this game so far, people describe it as Path of Exile meets Terra, which I find quite exciting. Die, you big motherfucker. The graphics don't blow my dick off, but they're certainly not bad. Okay, gotta kill this wench. Lots of monsters. Very hack, very slash. Look at those boob physics. Yeah! That's what we need in games. More boob physics. Seems like a decent amount of fun so far. We're level 6, apparently. Wasn't even keeping track of the levels. Now we can save Boob Lady. Nympha, 7 days, pet. Okay. Let's call the pet Leroy. Better chest piece. Oh, that's nice. The armor actually does appear differently. As this is a Trion game, I'm going to assume that inventory space is going to become an issue. Oh wow, for an action RPG, this does seem to be a little bit more open world than you'd typically imagine. Oh, we got another new ability. What's this do? Meteor Crush. Fuck yes! That's cool. I've put an FPS indicator at the top corner of the screen so you have some idea how it's running. I'm using an Nvidia 970 GTX. I'm playing on max graphics, windowed, borderless, but bear in mind I'm going to drop some frames because I am recording. It's quite easy to know what you're doing with the quests because all the mobs you need to kill and the objects you interact with have these red arrows above them. Let's use our big ability, let's wreck it. There we go, big damage. Slice him up. Nice. Level 8. Oh shit, there's an auto-run option. That's handy. Very handy for handing in quests. This daily attendance thing just seems to be login rewards. It even lets you auto-run to general locations where you need to be questing. The questing seems extremely fast so far. It flows really nicely. Forever auto-running. So I know exactly what I'm going to do. Line all these mobs up. Big meteor strike. Get destroyed. This game definitely does feel like more of an MMO than other games such as Path of Exile and Diablo. Just seeing lots of other players out in the world is really nice. We had to find Jessie's husband, but he's dead. How am I going to be able to break this news to her? Someone randomly invited me to a party. Why not join? What's this? Level 10. Equip these. We've got some new boots. What do these look like? Oh, I see. There's a button here. Press here to send party requests to similar leveled players in the same area. So the game seems to really want you to group with people. That's nice. So level 10, it looks like you pick your spec. Speedblade, Morderer, or Spellsword. Shows a little video, a little description of what the spec is. I think I want to be a Morderer because that focuses on AoE damage. Let's go with that. And this seems to be the talent tree. It's not overly complex. It's not as spooky as something from Path of Exile, for example. Why am I getting all these friend requests? What's this ability? What does X do? Fucking nice AoE. Oh, and I can spam it. Spends rage. Give me that sweet fucking AoE. When new quests are available, sometimes they just pop up here. You click them and you can just accept them. I'm surprisingly impressed with how good the quest flow is in this game so far. Hopefully it continues. Very good early first impressions. You can get mounts? Hello? You can actually get mounts? Fuck yeah. That's different. There's not many action RPGs which allow you to get mounts. And these towns feel really populated with players. It really does feel like an MMOARPG. It seems to be a very casual friendly game with the way the missions pop up and the auto-run feature. It would be really hard to get lost. Here we go, big AoE. Oh, that is delicious. I feel so overpowered. I'm just one-shotting everything. Level 11. Right, this seems to be the main boss. Let's fucking wreck him. Saved Bolton. You're one ugly motherfucker. Look at those fist weapons. How does he eat his food when his hands are spikes? I'd hate to have him at a dinner party. Okay. Looks like he's got plenty of mechanics to dodge. No! Oh, that hurt. Ah, you bastard. No! Oh my god, I'm so close to dying. This is not looking good for me. Oh, this is actually decently hard. There it is. We did it. So is this like my ultimate ability? I've just turned into this hulking badass. Are these people dueling? I think they are. Oh, I just got wrecked. That seems to be a bit of PvP going on. This huge ring area seems to be some kind of dueling ring. You stand into it, people become red. Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. I'm getting double teamed. No! There we go. We give up. That's really fun. This actually does feel like an MMO, which is really surprising to me. So when you awaken, you turn into this badass fucking demon dude. This here seems to be your Devilian gauge. I'm guessing every class builds up this Devilian gauge and you can use it on your Devilian awaken power. So when you turn into a Devilian, you get a totally different skill set. Very similar to your original one though. I love this ability, it just teleports me everywhere. Last monster's about to appear and we get combos up here. Do a big D on him. So it seems as though the name of the game, Devilian, basically refers to the hero state of your character once it's using its demon powers. The powers of the devil. Growing as a Devilian, once you've collected enough devil souls, click here to promote. So it seems as though your class and your Devilian are two separate things. You level up your Devilian and you level up your class separately. And it seems as though you have different weapons and armor as a Devilian. Stable Master, do I get a mount here? Wow, I've got myself a mount already. Yes! That was fast. Oh, I love getting mounts. I'm not even sure what he is. Look at this guy, isn't he cute? I have no idea what he's supposed to be, but we can ride him and that's all that matters. I really like the pacing of this game so far. It feels really fast and you learn everything super quick, so it doesn't get really boring. What's this? Go to Windbrook Village. Level 13. Let's give this new ability a whirl. Nice. I've got some very fucking cool abilities. The combat in this game just feels really fun with the dodge mechanic. I like it. Really enjoying this game. I've been playing it for about an hour and a half now, and I'm still having a lot of fun. Let's use our Devilian power. Let's go. Yeah. That's what we need. Big fucking AoE. So it does seem to be possible to solo these dungeons. The global cooldown on your abilities is really short. I think that's what makes it feel so fast-paced. So the dungeons have these little traps you need to roll past and not get caught in. Right, let's go Devilian mode. Let's go big dick. Here we go. Get destroyed. At the end of dungeons, you get given a rank. Death count, 3 stars. Boss battle time, I was long as fuck. Clear time, long as fuck. C grade. Okay. So I didn't do too well. I think something I don't really like that much about this game is the art style. It does look extremely generic and quite dull and washed out colours. If you click Autorun whilst you haven't got your mount summoned, it automatically summons your mount. That's clever. This is probably why I was getting lots of random friends requests. It recommends that you add people as friends and invite people. Big damage. It's starting to get a little bit harder now. It was a bit face roll at first. I'm glad it's getting harder. Let's just pull everything. Everything in the zone. Everything. Here we go. Oh, fucking crazy AoE. This is hella fun. Defeat tormented Alan. Alan, why are you tormented? I can see why you're tormented, Alan. You've got a knife going through your head. Well, we could just get a doctor to remove it, or we could kill you. I think I'm going to go with the latter option. Fuck you, Alan. Fuck you and your head injury. Oh, it's a child's body. That is brutal. The body of a young boy. It might be Roel, but it's impossible to tell for sure. I don't know why blood comes out of the flowers like that. Surely it should be sap coming out of the flowers, not blood. Ignorant corpse. He has no mouth and his eyes are pure white. Lovely. I want to be his friend. So apparently, the middle of this graveyard is this kid's favourite place. What a spooky, fucked up kid. No wonder he got killed. Usually lots of side quests in games really annoys me, but it hasn't really bothered me too much in this game because the combat's fun and they're not too tedious. This seems to be the end of a quest chain. This is a fucking tough mob. The pacing of this game's incredibly fast. It doesn't feel like I've got time to breathe. I like it. Constantly doing something. With us doing this dungeon on 3-player mode, I guess we'll see if it's tuned higher for 3 players or if it's tuned the same. Okay, I don't think it is tuned differently for 3 players because we are just melting these mobs. The difficulty doesn't seem to scale up at all for 3 players. Pretty good. S. We'll take it. Chaos fruit. What can be chaotic about fruit? Wow, they're better swords. Look at this upgrade. 62 attack power. Nice.
Wait, I'm human, don't hit me!
That voice acting is hilarious. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oops. There we go. Boo! Boo! Fucking die, motherfucker. There's nothing more satisfying than rounding up a massive group of monsters and cleaving them down. I love it. Something I really like about this game is so far I've never felt as though I'm going back on myself, which is really nice. Fucking hate going back on myself in games. Nice little log to run across. Looks like there's a sea monster there. This is going to be so fast. There's 2 warriors. We have incredible AoE damage. This is a cool looking dungeon. There's a bunch of sea monsters. Do it, lads. I think this one has more stages than the first one. There we go. And that's that. Let's see how well we did. I think we did that one extremely fast. We better get S rank for that. 2 star? Are you fucking kidding me? We rushed through that. A. Fucking A. No S. Well, screw you. I wonder why they decided to give us llamas as mounts. Now I look a lot more like a warrior, almost fully equipped. Right, let's try a battleground. I'm eligible for one, apparently. I have 29,000 health. That kind of suggests that this is scaled and balanced. Oh, I just got fucking deleted. There we go, I got a kill, boys. We don't seem to have a dodge button in Devilian mode. I think that's fucking stupid. Get fucking destroyed. If you want to do PvP in this game, I'd say play a ranged class, because as a berserker, you're going to have a fucking wank time, because there's no dodge button, so you can't dodge abilities. Your mobility is so incredibly bad that you're just not going to be able to get up to casters. Oh my god. Fucking get in there. Do some cleave. I think it's kind of weird how my normal form feels a lot more fun than being in Devilian mode. Level 19, yeah. This is a real problem in the world. You have to compete for spawning mobs. There's like 2 or 3 people in this area waiting for this person to spawn. The person that gets the first hit on it gets the item that drops. There needs to be some kind of system in place which allows other people to tag it and still get the item, because look how many of us are fucking waiting for this cunt to spawn. I've tried to kill it like 2 or 3 times now, but I've failed. And this is starting to happen a lot more often, especially in populated areas. What on earth are these random white things flickering around the screen? If I don't get out of this area, I'm going to have an epileptic fit. Fucking hell. I think this zone may possibly be broken. Fucking hurts my eyes to look at this flickering shit. I'm not really surprised to find bugs in this game because it has just been released, but this seems to be a pretty fucking substantial bug, one that's hard to miss. An army of devils led by a behemoth is massing on the other side of the dimensional rift. Do you want to open it? Of course I do, why wouldn't I? These friend requests are really annoying because they pop up right in the middle of your screen, so if you get them in combat they kind of get in the way. I think it'd be better if the friends request just popped up somewhere up in the top of the screen. You need to lose a couple of pounds, don't you, bro? Action combat! Awesome, level 20, now I can use the Crux Blades. Let me guess, you buy an Enigma key from the marketplace. Of course you fucking do, where else would you get the key to open the box from? Typical thing that Trion would do, give you boxes that have random items. You need keys to open the boxes, of course you do. Oh my god, fuck off friends request, you causing me to die? Come on llama, take me to the promised land, fuck's sake, another trippy zone. This stuff flickering around's getting really annoying, it's starting to give me a headache, it's hurting my eyes. From what I can tell, the questing seems to follow a very similar structure. You'll go to a town and there'll be branching paths. Down those paths you will do various quests, usually at the end there'll be a dungeon or 2. You do that, then you go and do the other paths, then you move on to the next zone. Rinse and repeat, it seems. I can't play this game anymore, this whole zone seems to have this going on, and after a while it really hurts your eyes. So there's 3 different dungeon difficulties, normal, heroic and hell. Heroic and hell are for level 50s. Alright, let's see how fast we can blaze through this one. The dungeons seem to be a lot better looking than the actual world. Now I'm starting to realise the struggle of the free-to-play inventory. Perfect score! Lots of XP. Okay guys, I've played Devilian for about 5 hours now, and I feel as though I've got a decent enough first impressions of the game. So as always with this series, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons, the good things and the bad things, starting with the pros. The combat in Devilian is a lot of fun, you have a lot of abilities and it feels really smooth and fast paced. The combat is probably one of the best aspects of this game. Devilian has mounts, which was quite strange and unexpected for a game of this genre, although I do think it works really well and I'm definitely a fan of this addition. Devilian has a dodging feature which isn't something you'd typically see from other action RPGs similar to this one. I think it works really well and allows for much more interesting mechanics during boss fights. The game has decent graphics, they're not amazing, but they're not bad. The game feels multiplayer, and in my opinion it succeeds in merging the genres of action RPG and MMOARPG together through dungeons, PvP and just seeing other players out in the world. From what I've experienced so far, grouping with other players is really fast and really easy. I don't think I was waiting for longer than a few seconds for a dungeon. So now let's talk about the cons. I'm really not a fan of the art style, it feels incredibly bland and generic, which is a shame because this seems to be something that most action RPGs do really well. It sometimes feels as though you need to compete with other players to kill a certain mob. This is because mobs can only be tagged by one player. I think increasing the number of players that can tag a mob would fix this issue. There's some really glitchy areas out in the world that will hurt your eyes, hopefully they fix it soon. It's published by Trion, a company that are known for having pay to win aspects in their game. They fucked up Arcade, who's to say they're not going to fuck up Devilian? There's not a whole lot of character customization and you're going to see a lot of people out in the world that look exactly the same as you. It doesn't feel like there's much character identity. This is just a small thing that kind of annoyed me, but in PvP you can only fight in Devilian form, which doesn't seem to have a dodge from what I can tell. I feel as though combat is a lot more fun out of Devilian form, which shouldn't really be the case. Overall, Devilian is a game I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would, considering I'm not a huge action RPG fan. It has a lot of good ideas and potential. Maybe it's a game you should consider checking out if you can trust Trion not to ruin this game like they did with Arcade. So that's it for this video guys. If you've had the chance to check out Devilian, then let me know what you think of it so far in the comments below. Also, if you're new to the channel, then check out some of my other first impressions and maybe subscribe if you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. You take it easy and I'll see you again really soon. Kill one rabbit. Okay. I don't want to kill a rabbit. Why do we have to kill a cute little rabbit? Look at this little guy. Just minding his own business, get wrecked. And now he's dead. Brutal.